The most unusual Triple Crown race series continues with the Kentucky Derby. Gene Menez from SportsLine, he's a senior writer, joins me today to talk favorites and odds. How's it going, Gene?
It's going great, Katie. How are you?
Doing well, working from home again, and we're finally going to see if the Triple Crown opportunity lives on for Tiz the Law. He was a big favorite after winning the Belmont, but he drew the 17th position Tuesday. No horse has ever won from that position in the previous 145 runnings of the Derby, so can he break the streak?
Absolutely. The number 17 post is really an anomaly. We've had horses win the Kentucky Derby from post 15, from post 16, from post 18, 19, and 20 since 2008. So with Tiz the Law, he is far superior to the other horses in the field on Saturday. He absolutely can win. And actually, I think post 17 is great for him because he's a horse who likes to be on the outside. He doesn't want to be on the inside behind horses. So I think this is actually going to play into his favor.
There are two other top contenders to discuss. That's Honor AP and Authentic. So both are starting on either side of Tiz the Law. How is that going to affect the early strategy in this race?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When the gates open on Saturday, you want to keep your eyes out on the four outside posts because those are the four contenders, main contenders in the race. You mentioned Authentic and Honor AP on either side of Tiz the Law. Authentic will have to go. He's a speed horse who likes to be in front. And from that far outside post, if he doesn't go, he risks getting hung out wide. So he'll have to go. As I said, Tiz the Law likes to be on the outside. His main goal and jockey Manny Franco's main goal will be to try to get over and save as much ground as possible. But he doesn't want to be behind horses and he doesn't want to be on the inside. And from the 17 post, it's unlikely for him to be on the inside anyway. Honor AP will probably come off the pace a little bit, so he wouldn't mind being maybe a little bit behind Tiz the Law. And he'll have to, down the stretch, try to chase Tiz the Law down. But he also will want to save as much ground as possible. But when the starting gate opens on Saturday, keep an eye on the outside posts.
And I know you just mentioned to keep an eye on the outside posts. So are there any outside of those top three who you think are going to push the favorites and could maybe even end up placing?
I tell you what, I love King Guillermo. He breaks from the number 6 post on Saturday. And this is a horse who, back in March, won the Tampa Bay Derby at 49-1 odds. He posted a buyer speed figure of 99 on that day, which was great at the time. Tiz the Law at that time had only run a 100 speed figure, so he was on par with Tiz the Law back then. King Guillermo then raced in the Arkansas Derby on May 2nd and finished a good second to Nadal, who was a Bob Baffert trained horse that at the time was considered one of the leading Kentucky Derby contenders. Now, King Guillermo has had 4 months off since the Arkansas Derby, and that is not ideal for a lot of horses going into the Kentucky Derby. But King Guillermo is not a very robust horse. He's kind of a smaller horse, so you don't want to run him a lot of times. And in the training leading up to the Kentucky Derby, he's been absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run big on Saturday at a big price. Right now, he's 20-1.
And finally, Gene, what kind of race can fans expect from this field Saturday?
Well, Katie, they call the Kentucky Derby the most exciting 2 minutes in sports for a reason. And that's because that for 120 seconds, you see the country's top 3-year-old colts run around Churchill Downs in chase of glory. And I think what you're going to see on Saturday is the coronation of a potentially great horse in Tiz the Law. He's already won one leg of the Triple Crown in the Belmont Stakes. If he captures the second leg, he'll go into the Preakness in October with a chance to win the Triple Crown. So I encourage fans to take a look on Saturday to watch because you might be seeing greatness happen.
Gene, thank you so much for your time and analysis. We'll see this Saturday if Tiz the Law keeps his Triple Crown hopes alive. Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.